A great man once said, "The reason that you dance and sing is to make the audience feel like they're dancing and singing. As long as you have fun with it and give it 100%, they're going to feel that." This man was Heath Ledger, and this quote perfectly encapsulates his life. He was a fun-loving and carefree person that only wanted to make people smile. It was this reason that he captivated so many audience members during his short career from his rise to fame in 1999 to his death in 2008. During this time, it seemed as if every great movie that came out, Ledger had something to do with it. He was a big inspiration for many and a down-to-earth man. It is this reason why his death was so saddening for so many people. But it is important not to look back on his life in sadness and regret, but to look at it as one filled with happiness and joy that left a big impact on many lives. Today, we will look at the three main aspects of Ledger's life: his childhood and rise to fame, his career years between 1999 and 2007, and the events that ultimately led to his death in 2008. Heath Ledger was born on April 4th, 1979, in Perth, Australia. Growing up, Ledger lived a fairly normal childhood and was a sweet boy. But when Ledger turned 11, his parents filed for divorce. Ledger found sanctuary in performing to cope with his emotions. He played many roles at his school, Guildford Grammar School, until he landed the role as Peter Pan. At 16, Ledger graduated from school early and traveled to Sydney to pursue a life in acting. His sister, Catherine, was a big supporter of this dream. From 1997 to 1999, Ledger played a variety of small roles in television and film, until he got his big break in 1999 with the romantic comedy 11 Things I Hate About You. From that point on, Ledger took a hold of his fame and ran with it. In the ensuing years, Ledger had the opportunity to work with his lifelong idol and Australian native Mel Gibson on the film The Patriot. During the filming of this movie, Ledger became emotionally unstable due to the fact that he did not believe he was good enough to perform alongside his childhood idol. He actually did this with most of his films. He almost quit every single one of his films, but with the help of his friends and family, he was able to finish his projects. After The Patriot, Ledger played in Monsters Ball and the cult classic A Knight's Tale, which really tested his true acting abilities. His growing talents and fame in these movies led him to being placed on the People's Magazine's 50 Most Beautiful People of 2001. Ledger stayed quiet after 2001, working on a couple solo films until he portrayed Ennis Del Mar in Brokeback Mountain. This movie was a first for Hollywood, portraying many gay love scenes and risque visuals with love affair Jack Twist. His role in this film led him to receive Best Actor of 2005, a nomination for Best Actor in Drama at the Golden Globes, and a nomination for Best Actor at the Academy Awards. During this film, Ledger met actress Michelle Williams, which led to their romantic relationship in 2004, and his move to the United States in 2005. Their daughter was born on October 28, 2005. But shortly after that, their relationship ended. They broke up in 2007 due to his drug problem. During this time, Ledger was scared of losing his daughter, causing his emotions to dive deeper and deeper into the partying scene, partying with stars of the likes of Lindsay Lohan and Mary-Kate Olsen. During this time is when Ledger landed his role of Joker in Batman: The Dark Knight, which is actually one of my favorite films that I own. During the filming of this movie, Ledger became so encapsulated with his character's psychopathic, mass-murdering, schizophrenic clown persona that he found it hard to sleep, averaging about 2 hours a night. To cope with his sleep deprivation, Ledger's doctors prescribed him sleeping pills, Ambien, that he would take nightly. One night after filming his last movie, The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, he came home tired and ready to sleep. He took his sleeping pills and crashed on his bed on January 21st, 2008. He never woke up from that sleep and was pronounced dead the next morning. His death was believed to be caused from the sleep aid and a combination of other prescribed drugs that were in his system. The death was ruled accidental. Although Ledger lived a normal childhood like most of us, he was filled with emotional struggles from his parents' divorce that led to him to find his acting career. His movie 11 Things I Hate About You led him to rise in fame, landing notable roles from 1999 to 2008. His role in Batman ultimately led him to find an aid for sleeping in Ambien, which caused his death on January 21st, 2008. Although his life ended in a tragic way, it is important to look back on the positives in his life. He spread his love and dedication to film to so many movie lovers and touched so many people due to this love. His death will be remembered forever, and he will go down as one of the all-time greats in the cinema world. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. Thank you for watching.